to you about the stock, what we've done differently with stock this year, as well as the life cycle of our product, and all the other stakeholders that are involved with Calendar Club and why it's important. So if I summarise, and I get to be the GM, also the guys that let me think, and
just want to suit us.
Yeah, just one sound. And I get to be really black and white. The Calendar Club will not deal in shades of green, okay, because it gets you in trouble. It's what happened to Red Group. This company used to be part of Red Group. Red Group fell apart because it ran out of cash. Okay, then there was two businesses at that one time, called Books for Less and Calendar Club. At one point, those two companies looked like they were going to be one. They didn't. So now we've got Trome & Paul who own us, and now you've got Calendar Club USA, and we're doing really nicely. We've built a very sustainable business over the last couple of seasons by doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of new faces, and we've built something that's completely black and white, and we're audited every year by PricewaterhouseCoopers. Okay? New Zealand and Australia have done differently and separately, and then the US also do an audit by PwC on us as well. What does that mean? Well, I tell you this. If I like you or don't like you as a licensee, have no influence on your reconciliation. It has to be black and white. Okay? So I'll talk about all the other bits and pieces of stock and why it's responsible on you guys and what kind of stuff. But All Books for Less recently went into administration and no longer exists. They had no stock controls, and as a result, they also choked on themselves. And they actually, as an entity, no longer exist. Okay, so there's another pop-up retailer that was doing okay, didn't have a lot of disciplines in place, and now they no longer exist as well. So we need to make sure we're sustainable, and there's a lot of partners that actually interact with us. But fundamentally, if I'm black and white, I can sit on the top of the tree and say, you're an independent business owner. We send you hundreds of thousands of dollars of stock. If you're one of our bigger stores, you'll get over $200,000 worth of stock from us on consignment. You either sell it or you send it back. Whatever's it's missing is your problem. It's really that clear. But I want to tell you, explain to you why we have different measures in place. What does it all mean? Who cares, right? So you guys have done this before. You understand there's paperwork and there's risk and a box is worth $1,000 and all that type of jazz. Why does it actually matter? Why do we do it? So before I talk about lifestyle, I'll tell you what we've done differently with stock. So in the other room, we talked about buying more stock, doing different stuff with the planogram and all this other trendy stuff, lots of buzzwords and space productivity and sales per square foot and all that type of stuff. Who cares? It's a new licensees to the business, but they were from previous businesses that they thought they knew about calendars. And I was with the state manager, and they said, no, we're fine. I've been checking all my stock off. Yeah. Nodding the head. Let's go check your storage, mate. Let's go for a walk. And we went through. It wasn't that storage, but it wasn't 3D tubed out. It was all on the floor. Lots of piles of invoices in one spot. Start flicking through, no ticks. So what are you doing, brother? What are you doing? Okay. All of a sudden, we start getting massive amounts of trying to basically catch up. And what he did was he actually created, because he was trying to work out the system and try to debunk the system, he then created himself non-invoice sales problems because he was lying to us. Right? So we want to know whether you do or do not have stock all the time so that we can properly account for it, so that we can pay your commission on it, but also deduct it from you if it is worthy of being deducted. If something gets stolen from you and you know about it, you report it to the cops or security, we'll credit for you. You tell us something's been stolen, and you know it, and the shopping centre can help you verify that. So we need some type of black and white proof. We'll credit for you for it. It's something that we take deadly serious. And one of the last bits when it's coming back to Calendar Club, that's where we saw a lot of stock loss and with returns. Okay, with return licensees, that's where because it's tiring. That's the end of the season. You mug it, you want out type stuff. That's where you can actually create a lot of errors for yourself. Okay?
Sorry, I don't know if there's going to be a tip for anyone, but sometimes you have a title and but two different companies have made and it's the same title. When you get that sort of thing, check the barcode, because I think that's where some of my, what's that thing at the end of the year where non-invoice sales, I've ticked it, said yep, I've got the Sudokus, but I've been given the wrong one and I didn't check. So that's come up on my sales when really I feel I had them, but it was the wrong company, wrong barcode,
Yeah.
so it's now my problem.